Let's go to this now. Rand Water is considering legal options to try and recoup more than 4 billion rand owed by 6 municipalities. In a statement, it says the City of Tshwane, Emfuleni, Rand West, Merafong, Ngwathe and Govan Mbeki local municipalities owe the collective debt. The water utility says it is deeply concerned by the escalating debts owed by the municipalities. Let's get more details now on this. So we're joined by Rand Water Spokesperson Makenosi Maroo. Thank you so much for your time this evening. What are some of the reasons given for the non-payment?
Good evening, Bongiwe, and good evening to your viewers. Bongiwe, we have been engaging the municipalities that you have outlined with regards to coming up with a mutually beneficial solution. And they have been saying they are not able to collect in terms of payments from residents. However, we're saying also as Rand Water, we are not able to provide the service if we don't get payments for the water that we have provided or that we are providing.
And especially, I'm going to stick with that last part. On a day-to-day basis, what does it mean for Rand Water if it is not able to collect monies such as this one? I mean, 4 billion rand is no small change.
You know what, it will impose financial difficulties in the long run. Remember, Rand Water has been around for 120 years. So we have seen these problems in the past and there are ways of dealing with them. But it means we are not able to buy chemicals that we need to be able to purify water. We need to pay Eskom in terms of power that they supply us. We need to pay our employees. So there are a lot of elements that are dependent on the financial stability of Rand Water.
So how far back would you say this debt goes?
Look, it differs from municipality. I mean, for example, Emfuleni, it has been a long-standing debt. We have had agreements with them. They renegade on the agreement. They pay a portion of it, and then following month they don't pay. So it differs from month to month.
And I mean, one of the things, of course, one is, looking at here is that if they're saying that they're not able to collect from some of the residents and they're also not able then to meet some of these obligations, one wonders then what becomes, the recourse for Rand Water in this particular case to be able to try and recoup some of the money, because if they're saying they're not able to collect, they simply don't have the money, it may just be a mammoth task that lies ahead for you.
Look, I think for Rand Water, we just need to be really concerned about how we're going to get the monies from different municipalities. So we are pursuing legal recourse. How municipalities get the money, they'll have to negotiate. If it means negotiating with National Treasury, that's a route that they have to take, but that's not a call that Rand Water will make. We are just pursuing the legal recourse through the court proceedings to enforce the adherence of the existing agreements.
And what's entailed in those court proceedings or legal proceedings?
Look, we often, in the past, we attached the accounts of different municipalities that are owing Rand Water. So it depends with the outcome of the court, what the court will say. In other cases, it would be attaching some of their properties.
There's something else that is unfolding, of course, right now as we speak, which we saw it at the weekend, is a story around, the concerns of water usage in the city of Tshwane. Some talk around, residents exceeding by 15%. And of course, that is the water usage there, and they're being urged to reduce consumption. What are you able to tell us about that?
We can tell that City of Tshwane has exceeded its water allocation by 15%. That means then Rand Water will be forced to introduce water restrictions to ensure that we balance out so that we don't take away from one municipality in order to supply City of Tshwane. So we'll have those restrictions, and also we are communicating with City of Tshwane to ensure that please communicate and implement those restrictions on your own before Rand Water comes in.
And do these restrictions then come in as a matter of immediately, as you've spoken to the city, or are you waiting to see if things improve before you actually start with the possible restrictions?
We will wait to see if things improve. Like I indicated, there is that communication between Rand Water and City of Tshwane. Luckily, we have that relationship, so we'll monitor the situation. But we are communicating and really alerting them that you are exceeding your target. I think we communicate after every 4 hours, so they are aware where they stand with regards to their consumption.
All right, so let's see then what happens with this one. Thank you so much for that update. We do appreciate it here on the show. That was the Rand Water Spokesperson, Makenosi Maroo.